on thin ice robot camera, but I have to mocap my cat, so I'll take whatever help I can get. Alrighty, so you can probably hear me. If you can't, such is life. Do 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 do. I should be able to see the screen from here. Do that. Come down. Yeah, okay. You're on thin ice as a whole will to record things because I am actually in a hurry. The pressure is in fact on. To, if it wasn't clear, mocap my cat. Also because the sun is coming in, and I'll probably just block this window. I have a blackout curtain I can do, but I have to get that's its own thing. Okay, so right now we are controlling these GoPros. Let's start with one. Via the GoPro, what do you call it? GoPro Labs firmware or something like that. You can like set QR codes and set their parameters and stuff like that. And also, theoretically, yeah, nice. So, hell yeah. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. You can also set their exposure. Fuck yeah. That's huge for GoPros. Because before, like, you can't see shit, of course. But, yeah, that's huge. Because the blur, because before I was just doing auto. So the only way I had to control exposure was to set the frame rate, which is not ideal in many ways. Okay, so 10 is too small, 22 has to be enough to see it. That's all right. You're not gonna be able to see this, but it's like I guess you'll see it in the video afterwards. But you want it to be like a little darker than you think it should. You should have like the look is kind of like Rembrandt, hard shadows, but not that many. Like really, what you want is for it to be brighter, which I think I have. I don't think I have any additional lights I can use. I guess I have some, but this will be fine. So how do you feel about that lighting? I think that might be too dark. You really do just have to kind of eyeball it and just kind of like too dark, too bright, like as dark as it can be while you still think that you'll be able to see stuff. So I know it's at 45 degrees, which I like this idea of like, so it's like 360 degrees in this context would be like the shutter is open the entire time. So for 30 FPS, the shutter is open for 33 milliseconds. So 180 would be half of that time. Which I like that idea. It's like apparently how they used to do it. Like, it just maps on nicely to the uh, like physics of it, I guess. Okay, so we liked. Okay, so that's pretty good. We are using the parameters. Shutter is 45 degrees. Resolution 4K, FPS 30, lens linear. And I think that's it. And I turned on some things that, like, theoretically should set the date and time so that the timestamps are reliable, but, like, I'll believe that when I see it. Thank you very much. At some point, I'm going to have to pause this and make coffee or something because that's what I want to do. I could be straight streaming this, but I don't. I don't want to. And that's why we do that. That's why we do that. Okay. Okay. Interesting. I wish I had more light. I always wish I had more light. Maybe get like a better lighting solution. Just like like just could not be brighter. It's a cloudy day, which is good. Nice flat lighting when we can't see the sun. It's like cloudy days are actually traditionally like the worst for video, because the sky is just like a massive unstructured illuminator. But in our case, it is kind of what you want. Now, can I turn them all on at the same time? Start in. Okay, interesting. They have a start thing that I believe. Okay, cool. So let's see. What is the activity? We can probably actually do this relatively quickly. Why in the shit are you? What are you doing? How did you get to that as an option for yourself? Anytime you add a new device, you have made everything worse. And so GoPros, each being a standalone device, is always going to be multiplicatively more complex and annoying and prone to failure than using webcams, because webcams are just attached to the same computer. I mean, they're still devices, but they're connected. They're like hardwired. So it's like there's just a little bit less complexity there. And the main downside there is that like I wrote that software for it's this one. There's like, you know, the full brunt of capitalism behind it. Oh, hypothetically, but then of course they will also hide stuff from you and lie, which is why I don't trust their timestamps. Don't like this little stripe. Hmm. So I have these mirrors here, which normally I like, but now are killing the time that I have left. So now I have to block them using what's the easiest way to block them? Pause. What? Okay. Now, whatever solution you thought I was going to find for that particular issue, I'm willing to bet that you did not expect it would be a scrap of carpet. But it's, easy to cut your rectangle, totally opaque, totally matte, and like easy to take on and off because this problem comes up pretty regularly actually. Okay. So they got the cameras, they're all going, they're pretty much ready to go. I really wish I had more light. I have a couple more lamps I can go by. Grab 1 second. It's a lot of light. It's kind of annoying to get in and out of where it needs to be, but follow me. Come on, buddy. You got it. Good job. I don't know if I said that. But yeah. Simple camera, got some sort of clearly has some sort of online like media pipe-ish type of thing that is enough, or probably just gesture recognition, face detection, gesture recognition, and then a 2-axis gimbal. So what is that? Pitch, roll, no yaw, like an airplane. Pitch up, roll. Wait, pitch up, down, yaw, no roll. 2-axis gimbal, unlike a drone one or whatever. Blah blah blah. It's a cool thing, but it's not open source, so fuck them. Okay, I need an available outlet. Come on. What is all this stuff? Some of it. Who is all this? Are you all necessary? What are you? Go over here. Where do I want you to actually be? Yeah. You're very cute. You are, of course, a cat. Uh-huh. Hey, that's not bad, actually. Pretty front center. Like, I want some more from the sides for these cameras. Yeah, itchy. I want that a lot. I'll take you. You can come over here. Yeah. The song of my people. Boom, 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 boom. You are. This is old. I bought this a long time ago. It's like a little. It's before I know anything about light, but it is bright. Oh, but then that's going to be right. That's what we were trying to avoid. Was having any backlit views. But we do want some coming from this side. I have this light, but it's not very much. That plug is right there. So we're trying to get them up higher. And what are you up to? Right over there. Come from that direction. I do need some coming from this direction. Unplug the doorbell. These are the decisions we have to make sometimes, you know. Right, and then I want to be like, who even knows if this is visible? I mean, I guess I could be measuring lumens. See this, can you see that? No, I don't know if that's showing up, but like this part of washed out light, that's going to be the timer on this particular recording session. So I think I need to some more coming straight from here. I have that one can come over here, but then I don't have a plug for it. It's fine. We're good. I have these battery powered ones, but they're not charged. I will start to charge them, or I'll put them out so I can start to charge them. Oh, it's these annoying ones. These are hard to, you have to like crack them open to charge them. Is that right? They're like waterproof and all that, which is nice, but yeah, there's they're micro. Later. Okay. Doop-a-dip-boo-ba-doop-a-diddle-loop-boo. So now we've got the 4 cameras. I think we're good. We can calibrate. Oh, we got to get who's getting all riled up, which is great. And got the secret sauce right here, of course. She's scoping. Okay. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. You know it's coming. Who cannot suffer anything smaller than her to live? If it moves and it's smaller than her, that's a problem for her. Okay, so the settings should be good. They all timed out. So now I just need to point them in the right direction. and then calibrate, and then poo it up. Okay. All right, so rule of thumb, when you have a capture volume and you're trying to figure out how to point the cameras, rule of thumb is, unless you're trying to do something crazy, which I don't recommend to start, fuck me, just try to have every camera have the best view that it can of as much of the capture volume as it can see. And always never forget, you can't get enough of the picture. Just move the camera farther away. Thanks, Ibn Haytham. Except maybe I want less than that because I do want it to be no, because she likes to hang out around the edges somehow. She like can tell. Okay, and then how are we doing on the layer? So actually, it's nice that we have this like the white to tell me which part is sort of like on, I guess, the floor plane, the ground plane, the capture volume, whatever you want to call it. And we also have the shape of it. What in fuck's name did you just say? Oh, burst, somehow activated burst mode. Great, perfect. 50% battery. All right, that's pretty good. How about you over here? And it's like, but oh, don't you know that there's this key pad? You say there's this thing you can connect, and you can control all your GoPros at once. It's a great little GoPro remote wand, whatever. It uses Bluetooth, so you know you can trust it. Yeah, I've tried it. I have several generations of it. They had more trouble than they're worth because it's just like one more thing. It is an unnecessary piece of technology. It had better pull its weight. Stop looking at you, robot camera. You're lucky you work. Everyone in this house, everyone works here. Okay. So 4K, huh? Give my GPU something to work for. You see me? Oh, you can. What's up? This is like a porn shoot, but it's not. It's a cat. This is science. It's cats. Okay. I'm gonna want more. I'm gonna want more full body on the side, aren't I? I have a fifth camera. I don't want to though, because that one's a 10. These are all nines, which is one lower, but it's good when they're all the same. Again, just because it's like fewer things that could exist. Okay, I think we're good, and I think we've been doing long recordings and pulling clips, which I think is a good move. And we're at 45 degrees. We're running out of time, so we gotta get another pull no matter what. So, and I'm hungry, so there's that. And I would love it if they would all start at the same time, as close to the same time as they think that they will. So start in, okay. It's currently 11:47. Say 11:49. And then now I have, oh wait, shit, no, wait. Okay, so I gotta clear all of this. New camera mode, video. over here on the app. It's, what is it called? QR control or something? Search for GoPro QR control. That's this. Okay, so now it's going to have to be 1150. So start at 1150 is what this thing is going to say to them. Because it's currently 1148. So that means I have until 1150 to tell them all to be ready for it. Okay. Yeah, okay. Uh-huh. Thank you. All right. See how it works. 1149. They should all beep at some point. And then we'll calibrate. I guess I might as well. Okay. After I calibrate, don't fucking touch the cameras. Oh shoot! I already did do that. Don't. Okay. Wait. It actually doesn't matter. Oh my god! Come on. Where are you? Come on. Wake up. Perfect. Okay. Fine. Good enough. All right. So yeah. So this is more like I don't plan on mocapping myself, but we could, and so like you know better for the right. Cool. Seems to have worked, which is always surprising. Just for fun, I'm gonna do some claps. So and right, and we're okay. We're recording now. We're just gonna do this all in one. So we're gonna calibrate first. This is a Charuco board. We're still on this. Really want to not be using it. I mean, I know that there's other ways of doing this that would be, it's fine. It's fine. There's always so many things. It's kind of fun going back into deep lab cut land because so much has changed and I've learned so much. Okay. So calibration, we are calibrated. Theoretically, I can leave that there. No, I want it to be no, white contrast is there for a reason. Because the challenge right now is tracking, like, or building the model. Okay, what's up, buddy? What's up, buddy? Can you give me like a regular walk? Actually, you'll do plenty of those. Don't face that way. Face the cameras, my dude. That's a good one. This is all gold. If any of it's usable. I mean, good catch. Like, look at the tracking on her head. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? You got it. You did it. The mighty hunter. Oh, yeah, you're the best. Okay, let's get some good old fashioned. Let's get the internet what it wants, right? Also, there's like I have a dream of like this working in the motion capture, and like so many things, it's absolutely possible. It can absolutely be done, but When will it be the priority? Hard to know. Okay. And also this one. But you're invisible, so you can't be on screen. Oh, God, now I gotta turn them off. Oof. It'd be best if they could stop at the same time. All right, fine. So right now we're sacrificing like it's like this is going to be that much longer now, which is fine. They're 4K. Come on, come on. Maybe it doesn't work when they're running. Or start or stop. End times. End after. Oh, okay. I can't turn them off like that. Okay, bye. Uh, yeah, I think you have to turn it, you have to set it, you can set a duration, but you can't tell it to stop at a certain time while it's running, which I guess makes sense because I wouldn't want them running processing on the images as they come in, because it's just like, it's my bandwidth. um, but that does mean, so theoretically, they started at the same time and they will all end slightly off from each other. I don't bother trying to keep track of which one's which anymore. It's just too much, too much heartache. Um, and but it'll be geometrically because it's the thing. It's like I don't need to keep track of which one's which because they only exist in the sense that they are in a location. That's why having them all be the same is so nice. Is because I guess SD cards are different, but like I don't have to remember their identities, which is good because the identities change when you like format them or update the firmware. Not firmware, but like I think it's when you reformat them or whatever. Like there's if you screw something up to the point where you like kill it, start from scratch, like the IDs kind of change, and it's just kind of like you can see how it's got the numbers up there. I just moved the camera, which I wish I hadn't done, but I think I'm gonna pull these anyway. That's a long enough recording. Um, and yeah, I will. I'm just gonna cut this. I'll throw it up on the internet, and then next time I do a recording, I'll record from a computer, or I'll actually be processing the datums. Okay. You probably did a good job, robot camera. I didn't watch, but you seem to generally follow me, so I appreciate that about you. Um, we got a 4-camera GoPro recording at 4K at 30 FPS, linear field of view, shutter speed at 45, theoretically time stamp, sorry, system clock synchronized via the GoPro QR code via the lab's firmware. We recorded a calibration with the Charuco board. I think it's like 4x4 250 dictionary or some shit. Um, and the size is 128 millimeters to the edge of the black, per edge of the black Charuco board thing. So that should be every piece of information you could ever want to know about what was just done. Ooh, I also had a thought, which I didn't think about when I was actually doing it. Sensor. Physics? Yeah, Physics Toolbox. It's an app which has like some limited. Like I wish I had more, but I like we'll just show you the data from, for example, like the light count. So we're currently here. We're at 3,700 lux. So I don't know the right way to do this, but 1829 to 33 8. Oh, come on. Yeah, it's a big difference. That's wild. Okay, I guess that's how. This is actually my first time measuring light, just by having done so much camera stuff. But so I don't even have a good sense of like what those numbers are or should be. But now I know. Um, in the location of the central point, it was around 3K lumens. Or I could do foot candles. I don't. I don't even don't even know. Lux lumens are one of the SI units, I think, which is cool. Which is the cool thing about lumens. Is that right? I don't even know how. Is it foot? Can't be foot candles. Um. Anyways, point being, uh, thanks for showing up. Mwah. We got to mocap this cat. Two in the space of things that matter for FreeMoCap. Number one, like the people, central figures of FreeMoCap. There's Skelly, and there's Pooh, and there's just a bunch of undifferentiated primates. Okay,